Hello, hello, tribe. Hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited to be live with you guys again from Costa Rica. It has been raining here all day. 2 days of beautiful weather. And now we're back in rainy season. If you could see what I'm seeing right now, you'd be very happy. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if the video is working. The Wi-Fi situation in Costa Rica is sometimes not the best. So please give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, let me know if the audio is working, if the video is working. Give me some love. Let me know where you're from. Where are you tuning in from? I can see already we have Germany, we have Brazil, we have all different countries. Very amazing. I love connecting with all of you. And I love sharing that topic with you today because I know the money conversation in our spiritual world can be a little bit of a taboo topic, which is why I believe it's even more important to talk about. Hey guys, let me know if you can hear me. So many of you on already, amazing. I love you all. I wish I could see you as you can see me and have this conversation in person, but I'm super grateful for this online world, for the Wi-Fi, for the internet, for the social media, because we get to connect with so many people from all around the world. And I think that is simply amazing. Yay! Hey Eduardo, great to see you. Taxon, that is amazing. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm very excited to talk to you about this very special topic today. And it's been amazing. So many people have been reaching out to me the last few days after talking a lot about abundance, talking about money. And, you know, I know it's a topic that we avoid many times in our spiritual world or conscious world or whatever word you want to use. But I think it's really important to talk about because it's been like, you know, we all have it. We all hide it sometimes in the closet. And but to be honest, what I really realized in the last little while is that we talk about money all day, every day, and we're just not conscious about it. You know, how many times a day you tell someone what, you know, you just invested in? Oh my God, I just booked this course, or I just bought this amazing coconut latte and it was so tasty, or did you see what she was wearing? So, you know, unconsciously we talk about money all day, every day. We're just not aware of it. What does that mean? It means that our thoughts, our beliefs, our conditioning is really making a huge impact on our relationship to money. And what really shifted for me is now that I'm founding a nonprofit organization to give back to the Amazon, to give back to the indigenous people of our planet, in particular for those in South America, I realized I have to step up. You know, I have to heal my relationship with money even further. And it's been a journey the last little while, especially if you run your own business. You might have noticed that, you know, your relationship with money is quite important. So for me, it was really about taking that next step, because for me, it's all about giving back, about supporting and calling in a higher level of abundance so I can give back more and support those people and nature and our planet, which is closest to my heart. Say hi, guys, still people tuning in. Amazing to see you. Let me know where you're from. I'm in Costa Rica at the moment. This is my new home. I'm super stoked, even though we're in rainy season still a little bit, but that's all right. I hope this will pass soon and summer is coming. It's just around the corner. So let's talk about the unspeakable. Let's talk about making money. Because what I really see is there is so much judgment around money. Don't you think? We are judging around money every day, all the time. We judge people, we judge places, we judge products, we judge everything and anything. And there's a lot of misconception. You know, how many times do we hear ourselves thinking, oh, that's too expensive, or rich people are greedy, or money is the evil, you know, that destroys our planet. Give me a thumbs up if you hear yourself thinking that or saying that or listening to people talking about that. When really, it is really just us judging ourselves. and our relationship we have with money. And I wonder how many of you do believe they have a healthy relationship with money? If money was a person, would money be wanting to be your friend? Would you be best buddies? Or would you be clingy and controlling? And, like, how would you feel if money was your friend? Would you be happy? Would you be in a loving relationship? Would you be in a caring relationship? Would you support each other? Would you trust? Which brings me to the most important aspect of when it comes to a relationship with money is trust. At least that's been a journey for me. And I can tell you from like running my business now in the 5th year, it has been a huge journey for me to really allow myself to be abundant and challenge my own beliefs and my own mindset around money, around success, around abundance, and all these topics that make a huge impact when it comes to our monthly income. Even though I was and I am very, very privileged. I grew up in a wealthy family. I was always supported. Still, when I first started my business, I had so many challenges to face, especially around money. Why? Because this conversation, you might have guessed it, is not about money at all. It's not about money. It always comes down to our self-worth, our self-love, and what we believe we are good enough for, our standards. What do I believe about money? What do I believe about abundance? What do I believe about success? What do I believe about being self-employed? This whole mindset game comes all down of how much money we are willing to receive every single day in our lives. So even though I was growing up and being really privileged in a wealthy family, I had money stories out in the beginning of when I started my business that really weren't supporting myself. I believe because I'm spiritual and because I want to be of service to our planet and I want to give back, that I'm not allowed to receive, that I'm not allowed to be abundant in the way I live. And all these limitations that I see so much, like, let me know if this is you, like, coaches, light workers, healers, all these people with so amazing gifts in this planet struggle to make a living each month when these are the gifts we were given from source, from creator, from God, the universe, however you want to call it, to share with the world. And at the end of the day, most people, if we go to a doctor or in hospital, we pay these people too. And that brings me to the point and the question, what is money? What is money made of? And again, it's not about money. Money is energy. Like everything. Like you are energy. Like the plants are energy. The animals are energy. Everything in our reality is made of energy and vibration. So money for me is energy. It's neutral. And it's not money that is evil. It's not money that does bad things on this planet. And believe me, I get that. I get angry at times. But I remind myself, it's not the money. Money doesn't have a choice. Money works for us and with us. But it's not the money that is actually a negative thing. It's the people. And the people impact and decide what they do with money. Do you agree? Do you agree? Give me a thumbs up. Like, am I the only one believing that? I don't think so. I believe money is an infinite source given to us by the universe. And it's unlimited. There is enough money. These times when we feel like, oh, there is not enough money, I don't have enough, not enough, again and again. It's about us and our feeling of being enough. But there is always enough money because it's an infinite source. And coming back again to the purpose of the intention, how we use money, money can be something really, really beautiful. For example, I'm working with this tribe at the moment that I'm supporting myself personally through my own funds, but even more importantly with the nonprofit organization I'm founding. And let me tell you, I'm so excited to share more with you. It's going to be 2 to 3 more weeks until everything is settled and ready to go. And then you will see it everywhere because this is like my soul's project and I can't wait to tell you all about it. For now, I have to be a little bit more quiet about it because we're still legalizing everything. But anyway, so this tribe that I'm working with, they are completely cut out from any communication at the moment. Their Wi-Fi doesn't work. They don't have a phone there. They can't reach anyone. In order for them to get in touch with me, they have to go on a boat ride for 6 to 8 hours, go into the next town, pay the petrol, spend the time there, leave their families, and so on, in order to communicate. And what they need, for example, right now is satellite communication for a Wi-Fi reception, which costs 20K. So what would you believe? If you had that money right now to give to these people, is money a bad thing or a good thing? Right? For me in the moment, it's a beautiful thing. It's something that I can choose to make a beautiful thing out of. And I can support these people and I can support our planet. So this is really where you get to choose, what do you want to believe about money? And I believe that's the really well-kept secret, is that we get to choose how we feel about money. Hey, Warren, yay. Great to see you on here as well. Guys, check out Warren. He's going to be a big part of everything that's coming soon. And I love you, and I'm super excited. And I have to call, actually I have to call you later anyway. Coming back to money and our reality about money. So it's really about the mindset. And you guys, who've been following me for a while, I'm super crazy and super excited about mindset. It's been changing my world utterly and completely. And it's also about our money story, our money identity, our money blueprint, whatever words you want to choose, always again comes back down to our self-worth and our worthiness and our self-love. Because our money identity, our money mindset is most of the times not even ours. So how our unconscious mind works is, when we are children, our brain, our unconscious mind absorbs every information we receive like a sponge. So everything, the way our parents live, the way our friends are around us, the way we grow up, our environment, cultural programming, you name it, is all impacting or has been impacting our money mindset and our money identity. So if you grew up in circumstances where your parents potentially have been talking about money always in a negative way and blaming money for fights, for their divorce, for the house they had to pay off for, whatever, you name it, chances are that your money identity and your money beliefs are quite negative, because that's what you've been learning your entire life and you didn't know better. So of course, you put your parents on a pedestal because you love them and you take on most of the things they've been teaching you. Which doesn't mean it has to be like that and it has to stay like that. That's the most amazing thing about mindset work, is that we can reprogram it, because our mind does work like a computer program. So everything that we have been installing and programming into our unconscious mind goes in resonance with our outside environment. And it's like we are wearing glasses. And if everything and the only thing we see through these glasses is about scarcity, anxiety, fear of existential fears, money's a bad thing, whatever, and we have these glasses on and we wear them every single day, that's what we see in the outside world, and that's exactly what we attract, because we go into resonance with it. Again, it's about vibration. Everything is energy, everything is vibration, and we vibrate, and our limiting beliefs and our fears and our emotions and our mindset impact that vibration. So depending on where we are vibrating, even if it's more like a vibration of scarcity and anxiety and fear and negative beliefs about money, this is what we are resonating with in the outside world, and it's just mirroring back to us what's going on within us. Just as a little side note to explain to you how vibration and energy and the law of attraction and all these different things work, and it's the same with money as well. And most people, don't get me wrong, have a limiting belief set, mindset, identity about money. So that's what they attract in the outside world again. And that's what I would love to support you guys to change, because it is so easy. And again, it is not about the money. Ask yourself, what do you do with money? What does money mean to you? For me personally, it's freedom. So for me, it's not about the money. I don't care about the money. I care about freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of where I want to live, how I want to live, how I want to spend my free time, where do I want to travel to, how much money do I want to give back. Like all these things, for example, is representing your money identity. So again, drop the money and ask yourself, like, what is it really about for you? And I'm sure because you guys are tuning in and you're connected with me, that you're all amazing people and that you will all do amazing things with money. And that's what I believe is super, super important. And it's that relationship that will change the planet, because the more heart-centered people like light workers, healers, coaches, world changers live abundantly financially, the more they will give back, and the more and faster we can change this world to an abundant place for everyone and support those who need it the most. My personal belief. So what I also wanted to share with you guys is the resistance. The resistance about money, and that's just what I shared with you before. The resistance about money really is what we have to look at, because most people, they say where the resistance lies in your life, the place we don't want to look at, that's mostly where the hugest amount of light can come in. Once we shifted that, once we changed that, once we dared to look at our shadow, so the light can come in. And it's the same with our relationship with money. And what I was tapping into before already, it's not about the money. It's an abundance game. It's a game. This whole thing, this whole life we're living, it's a huge game, and we get to decide and to create the playground we want to play in. And we just have forgotten the rules, but it's super easy. And once you understand them, and once you remember and you tap into that vibrational game of co-creation and manifestation, everything is easy. And that's how it's meant to be. Life is meant to be easy. We all are meant to live in abundance. And right now, in the reality we live in, money is representing, mirroring our level of abundance that we are playing internally. And the great news is we get to change that if we choose to. And you don't have to do it on your own. Never ever have to happen that way. I didn't do it on my own. I invested a lot of money in courses and trainings and all these amazing people, teachers, mentors that helped me to get to the point where I am today. And I believe everyone gets to do that. So, talking a lot about money, I just want to bring it back one more time to the self-worth and really give you some of the tools that I've been using in my daily mindset routine that I'm doing every morning, intentionally to set up my day, to bring myself into shininess, into brightness, into light and love, and in that vibration of abundance. So then I can step out during the day and have an amazing day ahead, and calling in all these things that my deepest soul desires are yearning for. So the questions that I want to share with you is, what if being successful was easy? What if it was okay to live abundantly? If it was your birthright? What if you were enough only because you were born? Only because you're human? What if that already was enough for you to receive any abundance you're calling into your life? What if changing your standards be easy? What if you would right now decide to not accept the standards anymore you've been living, the programs, the beliefs, the stories? If you were to choose to release this right now, how would your life change? And journal about it, take some time, tap into it, feel it. That's the most important part, not just thinking about it, but feeling into it and tapping into that version of yourself, that future version of yourself that already is in that aligned vibration that's calling in all the abundance you're yearning for. And that's really just what I wanted to share with you. And something really, really amazing I also want to share with you, if you do feel like this is something you need support with, if you want to raise your standards, if you're in a moment in your life where you're like, this is enough, like I struggle enough, I'm ready to say bye to the pain, I'm ready to say bye to suffering, I'm ready to say goodbye to checking my bank account 3 times a day, freaking out, being in anxiety, being fully overwhelmed by the feeling of frustration, because that's the suppressed emotions that we have towards money, and it's time to release them. Is, you know, I don't know if you ever felt that. I certainly felt that when I first started my business, was a lot of anxiety and scarcity. What if I'm not enough? What if no money comes in? And it would bring me in this scarcity, and fear of existence would eat me alive, from frustration over pain, over fear, you know, you name it. And it's intense. And I believe no one is meant to live that way. We are all meant to thrive. And if I can share with you what I've been learning in the last few years, in a little while, and what I'm still applying every single day in my mindset routine, then I would love to share that with you, because everything, you know, that I learn, I want to share with you guys, because it changed my life. And I believe everyone deserves to live a life that they wish for, to live wherever they want to live the way they choose to travel, to give back, you know, to do whatever your soul is yearning for. So since so many people have been reaching out, and since you can probably tell this is something super, super dear to my heart and something I get super excited about, I created a course which is called Conscious Money Creation. And it's all about money mindset, our money identity. It's about our limiting beliefs. It's about us feeling worthy and enough. It's about stepping into who we are meant to be. It's about all the juiciness, being raw and vulnerable and open, having a community around you that holds you and sees you, that doesn't judge you, and that listens to you. It's a 5-day course where we deeply, deeply step into our unconscious mind, where I'll share all my mindset secrets, not even secrets because I share them anyway, and routines with you, so that you can step into that next version of yourself, calling in that abundance that you deeply, deeply inside of you know it's just around the corner. And even though it might look like it's unreachable right now, trust me, it's right there. There is unlimited possibilities for everyone and everywhere. Just have to remember. And maybe we just need someone to show us how to. I know I needed that. And I know I didn't have to do it on my own. And I want to tell you, you don't have to do it on your own. And we tap into like all those amazing identities when it comes to money in this course. We will release, we will reprogram our DNA, our cellular memory, our soul membranes, so that we can realign our being to be open to receive, because that's what it's all about. It's about how much are we open to receive? How much do we remember our own light, and how much are we willing to share of it, so then we can call in, you know, whatever it is that we want. If this is something you're as excited about as I am to dive deep into in these 5 days, in a workshop setting, taking away homework with you, and, you know, creating a magic of abundance and money together with me, and creating a wealth mindset that is supporting you towards a wealthy life, not just financially, because again, it's not about money. It's an internal mindset game. It's about a wealthy mindset before you even are wealthy. And when I'm talking about wealth, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the wealth of love, the wealth of friendship, of connection, of nature, of purpose, all these areas, because they all are connected. And that's the big secret about it. It's not just about one area. They all come down to the self-worth. And that's what we'll be really, really deeply tapping into, and I can't wait to share with you. So if this is something that interests you and you'd love some support with, if you're a light worker, if you're a healer, a coach, an artist, a conscious entrepreneur, if you are working for someone, it doesn't matter. If you want to up-level your abundance game and you want to tap into changing those limiting beliefs, that old stories, all these things that have been holding you back from truly being you, this is for you. And I can't wait to share all of that with you. If you want more info on that, comment below, let me know, give me a big I'm in, and I will send you all the info. And I can't wait to spend time with you and create all this amazing abundance that is waiting for everyone all around us. So much love to you guys. If you feel like someone needs to listen to that, someone needs to know that, please tag them in the comments below. If you liked what I was just sharing with you, if you feel like you benefited from that, you could take something away from it, give me a like, and even share the whole video if you think the whole world has to know that finally it's about time to change our money story, especially the people who have so beautiful gifts to share with the world. I love you, and I'll see you soon.